Well, hello, my name is Ramon Olisha, and I'm currently studying in Tech College, and I wanted to talk about my ROV, which stands for Remotely Operated Vehicle. This is a project that I've been working on when I'm at home, and I would like to show you guys how to use it and what you can use it for. Well, to start off with, it is for underwater, so it's basically like a drone for underwater. So it's still in, like, it's under construction because just been testing, like, how it floats and stuff. And as you can see, it's still taped together. So over here is the motor to go up and down in the water, and actually it's not mounted very good because, as you can see, it is not touching, it is not underwater yet. It's like still above the water, so it doesn't get the motor down, which I still have to change. And another thing that I noticed when I was building this is that I had this big tube when I was putting my camera and stuff in, so you can see underwater what you're doing, but it had too much buoyancy, so I couldn't go underwater, so I just took it out. So when you test, you get to conclusions that you haven't expected before, like when you started building it. So over here I have this mount, what basically needs to come on this rail where it's gonna be the other motors in for going forward and backwards, and it's gonna be powered through this tether. It's a 20-meter tether cable, and I'm gonna run this 12-volt battery on it, so I can take it with me, and I'm not limited to places where they don't have power. These things I'm gonna use to, let me focus. Well, this is what I'm gonna use to hook the wires up together. It's not focusing. Yeah, some tools I needed, and to turn it on and off, it is gonna be like a controller, which is gonna have some switches for the lights, because they're gonna be lights at the front, so you can actually have some lights in the water, so you can see it on the camera, because it is really dark. Like when you go 20 feet down, 20 meters down, it's gonna be really dark, so you need some lights. And you don't really need to clean this, only if you get it out of the water. When you're done, you just let it dry, and then it should be good. Actually, you need your laptop for this, is because we're gonna probably run two of these tethers, and then you can put the camera on your computer screen, and then you have live video stream, so you can see where you're going to and what are you doing, so you can move around to whatever you want. And you need a screen for that, so the laptop should be the easiest way. And because we are working with electricity, you have to be really careful, because water and electricity doesn't go together real good. So when I test this thing in my bathtub, I really have to watch out, because all those let me show all those ants are just poorly protected from the water, because they can still get water in from here, and that's gonna be led to dangerous situations. And later we're gonna fix that eventually. So I would end my presentation on this build that I've been working on. Should give a look from the front. So actually, this is gonna be a plate which leaves the seaweed doesn't go in the motors and stuff, so it's gonna be all plated right here. And then we're gonna have the two motors for front and back, and eventually, and we have, of course, the motor for up and down. Actually, talk about a motor real quick. It is not a motor as you would buy it normally. This is actually a bilge pump, which is used to pump water out of places you don't want it. So if your boat is running water, you just pump it out with this thing. But I cut it open and I figured out that this pin is spinning. So I bought these mounts and put them on and just put my propeller on here, because bilge pumps are made to pump out water, so they are waterproof themselves. So you don't have to buy a really expensive waterproof motor. So that was it for me, and I hope I get a good mark. Thanks.